Hello everyone. So in the last class, in the last video, we studied a little bit about electricity. We studied what is the reason for electricity, what is the cause due to which electricity is produced in a conductor. Okay, we studied that there are free electrons that come out of the atom, and those free electrons they travel on the conductor, and they are the ones who who causes the electricity to flow, or who cause the current electricity to flow. We also studied a formula for current I, which is equal to rate of flow of current, so Q by T, okay, where Q is charge. Which charge are we talking about? If we are talking about a conductor, a solid conductor, a wire, then what are the charges that are flowing in a wire? They are electrons. I already told you that positive charges, which are positively charged particle are atoms, and they cannot flow in a solid conductor because they are trapped due to interatomic electrostatic force of attraction. So only the free electrons they travel. So charge here is equal to the charge on electrons. Now the unit of charge is called coulombs, COULOMB, coulomb. Okay, it is denoted by capital C. That is the unit of charge. So if we say that one electron is traveling, then charge on one electron, the value of it is 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19 coulomb. This value you should memorize. It is not given in exams. We are supposed to memorize this value. So charge on one electron is 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19 coulomb. So I say that if in a conductor only one electron is moving from one point to another point, then what will be the current? The current will be equal to 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19, and the time taken for the electron to move from point A to point B. It can be in seconds, it can be in minutes, it can be in hour. It depends on the distance between points A and B. And the main thing here is the charge. Charge on one electron is 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19 coulombs. Okay. But obviously, just one electron does not travel. A conductor has very high number of electrons. So Q, if there is one electron, then Q is equal to E, charge is equal to the charge on electron. If there are more than one electron, suppose there are 10 electrons, 20 electrons, 100 electrons, 1000 electrons, n number of electrons, then total charge will be equal to n multiplied by the charge on one electron. So if there are 100 electrons, then the total charge of 100 electron will be equal to 100 into charge on one electron. So it will be 100 into 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19, and you can solve it. 160 into 10 to power minus 19 coulomb, that will be the total charge. Now you can find out the current. If we say, suppose it is given in the question that this much charge is flowing in a conductor for 3 seconds, okay, then it's 160, let us say 4 seconds, then what will be the current? The current will be equal to 160 into 10 to power minus 19 divided by 4. So it will be equal to 40 into 10 to power minus 19 coulombs per second, because there is time in the denominator. Unit of time is second. So what will be the unit of current here? Coulombs per second. Coulombs for charge, second for time. So coulomb per second. This coulomb per second is called amperes. So we can say that SI unit of current is amperes. It is denoted by capital A. It is a fundamental unit. Fundamental unit means the unit from which other units are derived. There are several fundamental units. For mass, mass, length, time, these are the fundamental quantities. Just like them, there is temperature, there is current, okay, there is luminosity. Luminosity means brightness of any light. These are all fundamental units. Other units are derived from this fundamental units. So it is very important that ampere is a fundamental unit, and formula to calculate ampere, to calculate current, is equal to Q by T. Okay, so this will be your formula. So let us do one question. The questions will be done just like this. It is not a difficult topic, very easy to understand. You just have to keep in mind the concepts. Now let us say we have to calculate the amount of charge flowing in a conductor in 2 hours. Calculate the amount of charge flowing in 2 hours when current is, how much is the current? Current is 0.25 ampere, it is given. So what is given to us? The value of current is given to us, 0.25 amperes. The value of time, it is flowing for 2 hours. So 2 hours. Remember, hours is not in SI unit. I already told you we have to convert every unit into SI unit. R is not the SI unit of the time. What is the SI unit of time? It is seconds. So 2 hours means how many seconds in 1 minute? 60. How many minutes in 1 hour? 60. So this will be your total time in seconds. Now you can apply the formula I equals to Q by T, or we have to find Q, so Q equals to IT. Substitute the values. You will find the current, you will find the charge. The charge will be equal to 1800 coulombs. Charge is 1800 coulombs. Solve it yourself. You will find out that the value will come as to be 1800 coulombs. So this is how we calculate charge, we can calculate current, we can calculate time from the same formula. This is the most basic formula of the current. Always remember, current is the rate of flow of charge. So this is the charge. Charge depends on the number of electrons. I wrote it here, right? Charge depends on the number of electron. If there are more than one electron, then it is Ne. Now here, don't get confused. If somebody asks you that is it necessary that charge has to be an electron? Obviously it is not necessary, because there are positive charge also. But here we are talking only about electricity. In an electricity, there is a wire of certain length, and in the wire, this wire is made up of a conducting material. The conducting material has atoms, and when there are atoms, then only electrons can come out of the atom. So as far as we are talking about current, then yes, charge will always be an electron. If we are talking about simple flow of charged particles, then that can be protons also, they can be electrons also, and there are other several charged particles as well. Okay, they will come in higher classes. So as far as this chapter is concerned, this electricity topic is concerned, we will say that the only charged particle that we are concerned about is electrons, and each electron has a charge of 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19 coulomb, and using this value we can find out the current, charge, time, whatever is asked in the question.